Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another mathematics video with my dad, Albert Steven. Bye!
Alright everybody, welcome back yet to another mathematics video. So in this video we're going to look at three areas: basic computation, finance maths or consumer arithmetic, and basic measurement. Alright, so let's begin. So the question says 40%, well, if 40% of a number is 200, what is that number? All right, so what some students would probably do is to misread this question and find out 40% of $200, which is incorrect. All right, so question says if 40% of a number, all right, so we don't know what that number is, so we need to find out that number. And 40% of that number is equal to 200. All right. So what we're going to do is that we're going to say 200 over 40, and then times over that number by 100, and that will give us the answer. All right, so let's cancel. That will go, that will go. 4 to 4 goes 1. 4 to 20 goes 5. 5 times 100 is how much? 500. So the answer there is $500. And you can check it. 40% of 500 turns out to be 200. Let's move on to the next question. All right, so it says the first three common multiples of 3, 4, and 6 are. So what we're going to do is that we're going to find the multiples of 3. So these are the multiples of 3. Oops, that shouldn't be 13, sorry. It's pretty late, oops. So, all kinds of things coming in my head right now. So, should be 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, etc. I don't know. 4 no. Multiples of 4. So you keep on adding 4. And then you keep on, then you find out the multiples of 6, keep on adding 6. All right, so well, as you can see, that 12 would have been the first common multiple. All right, and then we have 24, which is our second common multiple. I'm just double checking 18. No, not 18. 18 will work. All right. So the first two common multiples of 3, 4, and 6 are 12 and 24. All right. So I'm putting task to you. You guys go and figure out the third common multiple of 3, 4, and 6. So just keep on adding, keep on finding the multiple of 3, 4, and 6 until you find a common no. Alright? Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next question quickly. We have a lot to cover here. Alright, so there are 20 cars in a car park. Alright, and Toyota makes up 50% of the car park. And 60% of the cars are SUV. I think something is wrong with this question. A little typo. I think we should say 60% of the Toyotas. Toyota make all sorts of vehicles, right? Right. So that should read 60% of the Toyota cars are SUVs. How many SUVs are in the car park? All right. So when I'm saying 20%, sorry, when they say that 20 cars are in a car park, but not all the cars are Toyota. All right. So what am I trying to say now is that I must say now 50% of the cars in the car park are Toyota. All right. So what we need to do, we need to find out how much Toyota cars are actually in the car park. Well, obviously, I mean 50% is actually half of the amount, right? So a half of 20 is 10. So we have 10 Toyota cars. Alright? But you know, so Toyota have all kind of vehicles. They have pickup, they have truck, they have sedans, SUVs, all kind of stuff. Bus, everything. So what am I trying to say now? 60% of the Toyota are SUVs. So how much SUV we have in the car park? Alright, so what we need to do, we need to find 60% of the 10 cars that are Toyota. Alright, which is, and you know, 60% is 60 over 100 as a fraction. And we just multiply that by 10. Alright, clearly, you know, 10 and 10 goes 1, 10 into 100 goes 10, and 10 into 60 goes 6. Alright, so how many SUVs we have that are Toyota made? It will be 6. And that's how you answer that question. Alright, so moving on quickly. Let's see if I can cover ground here. Alright. So this question is actually asking us 4 questions. It says, what is the value of 3, 4, 9, and 5 in the number 34.958? Alright. So from primary school, we know that this 4 here is 4 ones. Alright. And this 3 here is what? 3 tens. So the value of 3 and 4, the 3 will be what? 3 tens. The 4 will be 4 ones. Alright? This 9 here now, pass the point. So this is 9 tenths. So the value of 9 in this number is 9 tenths. Alright? The value of 5 will be 5 100th. Alright? Or 5 over 100. And the value of 8 will be 8,000. Or 8 over 1,000. Alright? Alright, so that was pretty simple. Alright, so let's move on. So express 0.625 as a fraction in its simplest. Notice the word simplest form. Alright? So what we're going to do is to convert this to a fraction. Alright? So what I normally say is that where the point is, you put a 1, and yet depending on the number of digits you have right here, so you put corresponding zeros at the bottom there. So you have 3 digits there, so you have 3 zeros. Alright? So that 0.625 transforms to 625 all over 1,000. Alright? No, it says to break it down in its simplest form. Alright? So what I'll do, I'll just use 25. Now 25 into 625 is 25. Alright? And 25 into 1,000, well, how many groups of 25 we can get over 100? 4. Long 0 there. Alright? And we can use 5 for 25 and 40. So 5 into 25 goes 5. And 5 into 40 goes 8. So end up with what? 5 over 8. Alright. Unfortunately, sometimes some students forget these things. So these things are being taught in school. One common error that I noticed throughout the years being a teacher and all of that is that, for example, it's a right here. So when I use the 5 to go in 25, sometimes person get mixed up and use a different number. Like they would say 5 into 25 and then probably use say 2 into 40 or 4 into 40. They use a different number. Right? So that's incorrect. You have to be consistent with the number that you're going to divide the thing by. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so let's look at the other question. Alright, so it says what is the least number of apples that can be shared equally among 4 6 children? Well, what you're going to do is that you're going to find the LCM, the lowest common multiple. Alright, what do you think is the lowest number that 4, 6, and 8 can go into without leaving any? Well, turns out to be 24. Alright, so for this question, we find the LCM. The LCM turns out to be 24. Alright. So this question is going to take a lot of work. So let's begin. And we're still doing computation. As you can see, it's a fraction. So what we're going to do is that we're going to convert this mixed fraction here. This is a mixed fraction, another mixed fraction. So we're going to convert those mixed fractions into improper fractions. I hope I have a bit of space. So to do that, you say 1 times 2 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So end up with 3 over 2, subtract 2 over 5. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to work out this top piece. Alright, now when we're adding and subtracting fractions, we find the LCM. Turns out that LCM of 2 and 5 is 10. 2 into 10 goes 5 times. 5 3s, 15. 5 into 10 goes 2 times. And 2 2s is what? 4. 4 from 15 is 11. So the top piece is what? 11 over 10. So we will seek to work out the bottom piece now. So over here now, we're going to transform this mixed fraction to an improper fraction. So we say 4 5 20. 20 plus 2 is 22. So end up with 22 over 5 multiplied by 3 over 4. Alright, let me write it properly. Alright, now when we're multiplying fractions, we do not find the LCM. What we do, we cancel diagonally, like so. So we cancel. Alright, so we don't cancel like that across. Don't do that. So as you can see, we can use 2 with the 4 and 2 with the 22. So 2 into 4 goes 2. 2 into 22 goes 11. There's nothing else can be cancelled, so we will multiply across. 11 times 3 is 33. 5 2 is 10. So the bottom piece is equal to what? 33 over 10. But we're not finished, because there's a big division sign right there. Alright, so I'm gonna write it down because I don't have space. So let's delete everything. You can always go back to the video. Alright, so the top piece is, what was it? The top piece is 11 over 10. It has to be 10. Alright, divided by, and this division is this big bar here. Right, that's how we get the division. Divided by 33 over 10. Alright, now when we're dividing fractions, what we do, we invert or we reciprocate this fraction. Alright, so we have 11 over 10. Change the division to multiplication and we reciprocate this fraction here, which is going to be 10 over 33. And then now we're multiplying, so we cancel across. So as you can see, those two 10s will go away and those 11 will go away. Alright, so we end up with 1 here and 3. Which is 1 over 3. Alright, and some person make a silly mistake by actually getting the entire thing and just writing 3. Because somehow they just ignore this. And this question is usually worth 3 to 4 marks. Just leave a mark right there by not writing the correct thing. So if you have 1 up there, so alright, this 1 will be multiplied by that 1. 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 times 3 is 3. Alright? And if you have 1 up here, so you can say, boy, throw a 1. You don't ignore it. You ignore the 1 when it is a denominator. For example, if you have 3 over 1, that is just 3. But if you have 1 over 3, it's 1 over 3. Alright?